him like no other. And I still think about my cramps on the daily. Remember bitches stuck up, they was really trying to play me. I came up and turned up on them niggas hated. I had turned one into two. He love that bitch, I fucked his baby. I'm dressed in all black, my whip net black.
This is my Million Roses, Rob49.
What's that, man?
Migo. Migo? What you want to go by?
It don't really matter. He know me by his Migo because people know me as Migo T-Man.
Black Migo?
Yeah.
Black Migo? Black Migo.
But look, man, it's been like a little over a year since we did the first interview. And then the first interview, I remember you was just talking a lot of stuff for what you had planned for the future and whatnot. Yeah. And you feel me? Like you really went and got that shit. So just talk about like some major moments that happened from that last interview until now.
What month was that last interview?
I know it had to be like in either July or August.
So since August, well, a lot of things happened that really put me in a different state. Like after I did y'all interview, I had got a call from Tunchi, a designer down here. He was like, he wanted me to do an interview for one of his partners.
Right.
Me being who I am, you know, I'm gonna always show love. I put up to the interview and did the whole interview. I still ain't know who I was doing the interview for. And it wound up being the dude, Sean Cotton, who runs Say Cheese.
Right.
And he just fell in love with me. So whatever happened in that time had something to do with that interview.
Right.
So that interview really just pushed me to a different like level, really. That's really all that happened. The interview and me just being in the studio every day, working.
I remember at that time you were saying like, man, I gotta sign my main goal. Your main goal was to sign a deal. You feel me, at that time. And since then, you accomplished that, which a lot of artists from New Orleans haven't even done that or gotten that far in that short amount of time that you've done. But did you think like that was gonna happen that fast for you?
Hey, I'm gonna keep it so good. Since I was little, I always knew I was special. So I knew when I said it, I'm gonna do it. Like, and rapping was so easy at the moment, but I ain't gonna lie, it was sometimes like I'd be laying in my bed, I'm like, man, I'm done with this. Like,
right.
Really crazy, man. The tape I got signed off of was gonna be my last tape. It was gonna be called I Quit. I had the cover art and everything done. And Birdman called me like, I'm fucking with you, young. I'm like, yeah, I ain't quitting. The same day I got my cover art for I Quit, he called me like, yeah, I'm fucking with you, young. So, you know what I'm saying? I just kept going, and I wound up getting that call. And that's what that was. It's like, it's a 50-50, because I'm saying I knew I was gonna make it in some way. But I ain't lying. The music with that deal shit, it's like, I feel like I kind of spoke that shit into existence. Like, I pray a lot and stuff, so that's what I really feel like it had something to do with, just speaking into it. Ain't nobody gonna believe you until you believe in yourself. Like.
Real talk, and that's what I always tell people. Like, you always had this certain type of confidence about yourself. But do you think like that's really you? It's like, was that you before you even was out here making music?
Oh yeah, for sure. That been me. Yeah, he know. That's how he laugh. He like, I've been like that. I always, hey, I'm the best at everything I do. If you ask me right now, I can play golf. I ain't never touched a golf club in my life. I could beat you in golf.
Right.
That's just the mentality I had since I was little, running around always.
Talk, man. And this shit like really different though. Like the way you moving, you bringing that celebrity status back to New Orleans. And so, how that make you feel? Do you feel like, I remember last time I asked you, did you feel pressure? Yeah. But you done did a lot of other stuff since then, as far as like progressing and whatnot. So do you feel pressure now?
I'm about to tell you like this. People that feel pressure because they're in competition with other people.
Right.
Everybody that's rapping in New Orleans right now, I feel like we on the same team. So I ain't gonna never feel pressure in my own, you know what I'm saying, my own space. With other people, I don't even know what they got going on. So I ain't never looking at no other artists or nothing. Like, I'm just in the studio with myself all day. So I ain't never feel no pressure.
But don't you think like when you making a name for yourself out here on the New Orleans music scene, so you accomplished that, but now it's time, your first couple of projects, they done came out already. Now you sign with the label and you get with the label, and you gotta project that's coming out, the project that just came out with the label. So do you feel like, you know, man, you know, I done conquered the city. Now it's the next level, like what these other artists said. So like what work ethic come in that, or like what type of mindset go into seeing like, man, I'm trying to be on that level, but yeah, I'm trying to get to that level.
I ain't lying. That's the state I'm in right now with figuring that out, because it's a step to everything. So right now I'm just going in different cities, recording, and just seeing if I like my music that I made in this city. Because you're not making city music, you're making worldwide music. Right. So when I go to Miami, I make music to see, when I come back to the city, did I like my Miami music? Make music down here, go to Miami, did I like my city music? Because we're making it worldwide. So the stages I'm taking right now is just listening and just really fixing myself up to where I feel like it don't matter where I go, I'm gonna like this song. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm picking my songs now.
Thanks. And I've been in the studio with you a couple of times. I know you're a person that you're gonna give your honest opinion if you think that's gonna make the song better. Yeah. So do you keep people around you like that? They give you their honest opinion, like say, well, nah, like, yeah, you should change that up or switch that up.
I ain't lying. Him right here, he one of the ones that tell me like, yeah, for next beat, you ain't on shit. Like, this song ass, like. But even with that, so it's my brother, Black Migo, he about to start rapping. Yesterday, he in the studio. This just come with not having Yes Men in your circle. He in the studio making this song. I walk in there, everybody like, yeah, he flashing. He flashing. Right. But I'm not going to want to listen to this. I'm not going to want to learn this. So I'm going to tell him, just like he'll tell me, this garbage. Cut this shit off. You know what I'm saying? Right. He do it to me, and we accept that. So
how important y'all feel like that is to have people like that in your circle? You feel me? That's gonna be honest, especially once you elevating in this industry.
You need that.
You
really need. It's one of the most important things, because
that's like a sign of structure.
It's not even that. It's like if somebody telling you, yeah, it's hard, but in the back of their mind they like, yeah, he ain't on shit. He fell off. That's that motherfucker that's gonna do some sneaky shit and everything. Like, I know for sure I'm head on with him. So if I get a problem, right here in your face, I'm telling you what the problem is. Straight up. That's all that is. Like, I see it through the music, who gonna fall and who not. And that's one of them things that's gonna show you.
Like, so you see the characteristic.
I see the characteristic traits and all that.
So how you decide with the people that you want to work with and the people that you don't want to work with?
Just be energy. I feel like God put me where he need me to be. So if I just so happen to walk in somebody's studio session, he be like, bro, I've been hitting you up for so long. You ain't gotta pay for a feature no more. We doing the song right here, right now. Because God put me here. So that's the only thing I really be on. Like, I don't really be on who I want to make songs with, who I don't make songs. I don't even look at that, honestly.
And how you deal with all the Cause like right now you the one from New Orleans, you feel me? You one of the ones from Louisiana, and I'm pretty sure you got a lot of people that's trying to pull you in different directions. So how do you like manage that?
I ain't lying. Keep in mind, I'm young. Right. So this young age, I'm not dealing with nothing they dealing with. I'm dealing with straight grown man problems, 40-year-old problems. So, no cap, you see what I'm saying? So I'm still in the process of even learning that. Like, I still gotta answer the phone for my mama. Like, I still gotta call my little sisters. On top of having to call the studio man. On top of having to go and get memory cards for a camera to record our life and to do vlogs. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm still in the process of really teaching myself how to handle this. I ain't gonna lie. It's hard. It's so hard. With relationships, with everything that come with this is hard. So I can't even really answer that because I'm still in the process of learning.
It's so fun. Now, and I know you had mentioned your mother, Miss Christy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Christy. Shout out Miss Christy, man. And I know somebody had asked me. They had said wanted me to ask you a question when I put the shit on the Instagram, and they was like, it was a little girl. She was like, ask him how he dealt with his mama when she went to jail, cause she was like her mama in jail too. So I just wanted to.
Yeah. So. It's funny story. So my mom went to jail twice, but the part I was talking about was the part I was living to remember, for real. Because my mom went to jail when I was like 2 or 3 or something like that. But this last time, she went to jail for, what it's called, extortion, like shit like that. Right. So she in that motherfucker. Like, I remember the night she was going, I was like, Mom, don't go. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
She like, it's all right, go ahead. You know, she's sweet, but she crazy at the same time. She like, it's all right, I got it. Called his mama to bring bats. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, she's still going. She on 10. She dropped off by his house. It's still on 10. So, like, I ain't lying. Like, the next morning, I gotta wake up for school. I'm waking up for school. I'm like, what the fuck my mom at? Because this all I got. My daddy in jail. All I got is my mom. But this the only person gonna make sure we all the way 100% straight. I'm staying in Harvey, catching a bus from Harvey to downtown every day. And my mama making sure I wake up in the morning and go ahead and go catch the bus, the RTA bus. So ain't no, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So she go to jail, so that was a big burden, like, on me and my sister. And I just remember, like us throwing suppers and shit. Like, I don't really feel like nobody really was on 10 about us, like, you know what I'm saying? Right. And that really puts you to a point, like, it really made me realize, like, family really everything. Like, not even family, but your household is your household. So, no, when this household break up, ain't nobody gonna be there for you. So keep in touch with this household. So that's one thing that taught me. And I dealt with it by just you know what I'm saying, just staying a strong person. Like, God put his strongest souls through the toughest battles. Like, so you can't really, you know what I'm saying, you can't really question that.
Right. You
gotta just let it happen.
So you feel like that's one of the main things that molded you into being like the man that you is today?
For sure.
Cause you really like a very giving person, you feel me? You gonna always try to answer the phone. But do you think sometimes that get to be like, damn, like I'm putting too much on my own plate, you feel me?
I ain't lying. I was just talking to him last night about that. I'm like, man, since I signed, like, I ain't do nothing for myself. Like,
right.
It's to a point.
Telling that bitch, like, go have fun.
Yeah, he always telling me that. Like, that just come with, you know what it is. Like, this a whole different type of group we got going on. But, like, I be feeling like, sometimes I feel like what I'm doing all this for, you know what I'm saying, ain't nobody really keeping it 100 with you. It's like, I don't know, I be feeling like, I ain't gonna say use, you know what I'm saying? Because I know the people that's calling, they love me to death and they gonna die for me, like, but I just be feeling like people don't want the best for me, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's really it.
Right. So, what's some of the other things that you think's been like a big transition since when you started to pop up to now that you signed and you trying to hit that next level?
Something that really, like, you had to change?
Yeah. No. What's like a transition?
Like a transition, like something that changed.
Since that time.
So, really, one thing changed. Keep in mind, I told you before, I'm young just like everybody else. So, I won't be out, like,
right.
I'm out every day when I first started rapping, like, but then I'm sitting back, like, I can't keep going out like that because then you so accessible to it. It's so easy to touch him. It's like, oh, he just rap. Yeah, he a rapper, like, you know what I'm saying? But I was trying to push myself to be more of a superstar, more of an exclusive person. So that going out thing is what really changed. And it changed the whole perception of me from other people's eyes. Like, I don't really see him everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, we gonna want support him because I don't really see him and he really superstar status. When you get to know people will stop supporting you and everything. Like,
right. And that brings me to my next question. Like, for your first concert back in New Orleans, the concert went crazy, packed out. It was really like chaotic on some stuff, to be honest with you. So was you expecting that type of reception?
I ain't lying, dog. On everything I love, keep in mind, I always say I knew I was gonna be the best and all of that. This one of them times, that concert was one of them times I was saying that, but in the back of my head, I'm like, I don't really know, like, so when I pulled up, I'm like, man, I'm doing too much. I'm pulling up in a black truck. They got 10 people in this motherfucker. Like, you just doing the most. You a clown, like, at this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I pull up to that motherfucker. That motherfucker is going crib, like the Superdome on a Saints game. I'm like, I know these people ain't come out here for me. Like,
Right.
I know they didn't come out here for me. Like, I ain't lying. That feeling, that was one of the craziest feelings probably of my whole life, because when I was in high school playing basketball, you know, people got dreams of going to the NBA.
Right.
Like, but I'm talking about real dreams at this point. Like when you go to sleep at night and you dream about something. My only dream in high school was performing in front of a whole thing full of people. I put this on my brother grade, I put this on D grade, I put it on my auntie Donna. When I was performing at Republic, I was living that dream.
Right.
Like, no, I'm talking about, I call it deja vu in there. I'm like, man, I remember this dream. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so describe that feeling, like walking on stage, you seeing everybody.
It's so crazy, dog. I'm so shy. I'm like, you know, a nigga lit and all that, but people look at me and be like, oh, he ain't shy and nothing like that, but I really don't even like looking at people really.
Right. So
I go in there with my shades on. I really don't even see what's really going on until the next day. Like the next day when I'm on the Instagram and stuff, I'm like, man, this how this motherfucker look for real? Like I know, you know, I see the people and stuff, but
right.
I'm not, and I'm hearing them, but the speakers overpowering my ears and shit. I can't really hear them rapping to me. I feel like this bitch dead, really.
Right.
And I leave that next day. I looked on Instagram and looked at. I'm like, man, that bitch was crazy.
Really shut the whole city down.
Like really shut it down. I really opened this motherfucker back up.
Open it up.
I really opened this motherfucker back up. If you
opened it up and shut that bit down.
Open it up and shut it down at the same time.
Right, real talk, man. So you reaching all this success. So how does someone like you stay humble when you keep climbing up the ladder? You feel me?
You know what's funny? I feel like being humble is the flyest thing you can do. Like, I was just talking to him about this yesterday. He was like, man, you really taught me to be humble. Like, you just look so fly doing it.
Right.
When you hear a dude, when you know a dude got it, you know a dude flossing and fly every day, but he just saying, yeah, I'm like, man, you a cornball. Like,
right.
I always looked at that. You a cornball if you do something like that. I won't have the Rolex on and really be trying to hide it. You make a mistake and see it. You see what I'm saying? That's my style. Like,
I bet I ain't have all that last time we did that.
you see what I'm saying? I want a nigga to make a mistake and see it. I try to cover this chain up, really.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? That was always my style. I always like to being quiet and letting my actions speak for me.
Right.
So I ain't never leave out my humble state. I don't think I'm gonna ever leave out my humble state. One reason I really feel like I won't leave out my humble state, when I was like 11 years old, I was at a basketball game it was me and my cousin. We was at a Pelicans game. Keep in mind, when you from the project, they giving away Pelicans and Hornets tickets in the project, like for free. Go ahead, let the kids go. But they giving us nosebleed seats.
Right.
So we in a nosebleed. I tell him, I'm like, brother, I'm done with this. Like, let's go sneak downstairs.
Thanks.
We go sneak downstairs. We on like the first row, so it feel like we sitting courtside.
Right.
I see Meek Mill. I asked Meek, I'm like, he walking to go to the concession stand. I'm like, hey Meek. I'm like, I can get a picture? He like, yeah, when I come back. I'm like, facts. This is my favorite rapper at the time. I put this on everything I love. He come back, and I'm like, Meek, what's up with the picture? He like, hold on, I'm about to come take it with you, Leon. Man, this man didn't take this picture with me. He took a picture with his partner numbers and left. And I deleted all Meek music on my phone. I'm like, man, I'm straight on him. But he really hurt my soul because this is my favorite rapper. I fuck with him. I give him like a 2-3 week break and start fucking with him again. But you know what I'm saying?
That changed your mindset.
It changed my mindset. Like, I never want a kid to feel like this over me.
Right.
Like, I want everybody's dream to come true. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be nice to everybody. That's what I go back to what I say in the studio. I walk in the studio and I make mistake and walk your session. Your dream just came true. I'm gonna make it come true for you for free.
Real talk, cause they got them youngest. They be wanting them they be want to have one of them songs with you for real.
For real, and I don't even be tripping. Music really not nothing to me right now. I really got the bag to invest in something other than music, so my music ain't nothing but what I won't do now. It's fun.
Real talk. So just talk about that, man. Just going from hustling, making money, figuring out ways to make money, to having a label come drop a bag in your hand?
I ain't lying. From hustling, making money to having something like that happen to you, it's like when you hustling and shit, like you selling. First of all, me and my partner, we started with a 7. We split a 7. Then we moved that to a half, 14 grams, and just kept going up from there. So keep in mind, that's $60. That ain't no money.
Right.
So that ain't got nothing compared to what a label got going on for you. So when that dropped on me, I'm like, man, I really don't even know what to do with this. To the point I'm just like, yeah, I don't care about this. Yeah, what you want? What you want? But it was really a front because I didn't know how to handle that much money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Me saying I don't care about this is really like a front because you don't know how to handle your finances.
Right, like you preparing yourself to F it up.
That's all you is. You just saying, yeah, I fucked it up because I said fuck everything.
Right.
No, it got to a point where I'm like, all right, this is it. No more. It's either gonna be financially stable for the rest of your life, or you're gonna be lit for a year and a half with money. And we never going back to that. When I wear clothes, it's damn probably free. Really. Probably free clothes unless I got a video shoot or something. But
Right.
we done with that all the way. Unless this is an investment in one of my partners.
Right. So why you feel like your mindset like that? Because I know as you continue to get bigger, and you probably already have, you're gonna be in a room with a lot of different, like, you know, artists, people that's probably just want to blow a bag and just go crazy and just buy crazy shit. You feel me? So once you in that level, I feel like some people set themselves apart, and then some people just get caught up in the moment.
Yeah.
So, you know, what's stopping you from just getting caught up in the moment and be like, man, I could come out here and be, you feel me, like the flyest nigga walking.
Alright, I'm gonna tell you. Growing up, if he say I'm going left, I'm gonna always go right.
Right.
Just because I'm my own man at the end of the day. I feel like it's fly when somebody do their own thing. Like,
Right.
I don't smoke, I don't drink. They pass me a cigar? No, I don't smoke, I don't drink. That's fly than saying, and you know you don't smoke.
Right.
So now you just a cornball, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't into none of that. Whatever they doing is what they doing. I know in 100 years, I'm gonna try to make sure my family tree okay, and the next family tree coming gonna be okay too. I ain't worrying about none of that. They spend what they want. And I try to spend black now because you get more respect if you spend black because it's just, you know him.
Definitely.
I go to Saks and spend $5,000. They don't know my name. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I ain't never going back to that, really.
For sure. And another thing I want to touch on, I feel like you got are you learning and you growing and you really trying to, you know, obtain like the business side of things. I know you got your apparel and stuff made and you about to release that. And like I just know your ears be in the streets of what's going on, like the artists that's popping off. So like what's some other things that you wanna like dabble in besides just music, you feel me?
So my goal by December is to get me a little fix up a house. That's one of my goals. And my merch coming. What else? Hey T, what other investments I was looking into? Me and my pops was looking forward to like a hookah bar. We was trying to open a hookah bar. We got some cologne. Me and my pops got some cologne. It's really a family business to make sure all that's straight.
Mama's Kitchen.
And we're trying to open up like a 24-hour like restaurant, cause nobody won't go to Waffle House. But when they got a mama's kitchen and your mama in there cooking, and they got 4 security guards with sticks outside this door, you're gonna feel welcome anytime. And that's what we're moving forward to. Keep in mind, we 20, 21, 22, like with these type of mindsets. So if you grind like this for 2-3 years, by the time you 32, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Talk. That's some of the smartest shit I heard from. Like,
man, I just give y'all all my goddamn ideas, dog. Why I did that, son? But we got a lot more we ain't let y'all hear about. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to steal that, though.
But nah, man, it's crazy.
If you want to steal, you can come invest in us. We can do a partnership. It's good. It's okay.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Nah, man, it's just crazy to hear, you know, a young New Orleans artist talking like that, you feel me? And another thing is, I know a lot of people don't want to hear is that you grew so fast and so quick. So what you think it is that make you different from like other people that's been trying to do it, like been trying to get
I know what make me different, and it's not my voice. What you think I'm about to say? It's really me could put some drip shit with some gangster shit and some pimp shit in one song, and all of it be facts. That's the difference right there. Everybody want to rap about ops. Everybody want to rap about being fly. Everybody want to rap about pimp shit. Can't nobody put all three of them together and really not cap in their rap.
Right.
So that's one of the differences. On top of my voice, but that's one of the differences.
That you bringing that up in New Orleans, man, it's kind of hard to maneuver around dealing with certain people. Cause like you say, for one, it's a hot ass summer.
Yeah,
for two, they got a lot of shit going on. For three, it felt like everybody in some type of beef. So, but a lot of people will say like, man, like Rob, like I like how he ain't in no beef. He ain't talking about no beef. So, how you maneuver around? Like, you feel me? Like working with this one,
it's
working
like
with that one.
Keep in mind, I grew up with a lot of these niggas in the beef. Like niggas know me from just being in the project and shit. Niggas know if, say me, I claim Vulture. This Vulture. We know y'all. All y'all know is y'all got love for us. But in this Vulture set, this all we is. We ain't going in nook. I'ma die about them, and that's it.
Right,
That's it. We don't get into none of that. We pull up on somebody, do a feature, what's up? It's love, all that and that. But Vulture.
Crazy part, we got close partners in that shit.
Like close partners.
They know the deal though, like.
You just need to give y'all that respect and
Yeah.
you know, get that
They
respect.
respect their space, they respect ours.
So like what you think about like when you seeing these artists out here that got so much potential and then like they messing around, crashing out at young ages, like just not even just rappers, just people, just period out here in the city, like.
I feel like God putting them through something for their well-being, for their better health. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get put in different situations for different reasons, so I can't even sit and be like, oh, you fucked up, you did the wrong thing. No, because I done been in a lot of situations to where I feel like I was done with life. You know what I'm saying? And God put me in a whole different position to change my entire life. Just saying how you handle that position. It was like I was going through things, I was just asking God, like, why me? It's to a point where I stopped asking why me. And I just started praying and asking him to, you know what I'm saying, get me right. I ain't gonna never leave you. Whatever wrong happened, I'm still gonna praise you. And it's gonna happen the best way for you.
Talk. That shit got you fucked, dog, for sure. And I remember one time I was talking to you. I think I was in Atlanta. You had called me, or I had called you, one of the two. But you had was in a party with that boy Future and them. You feel me?
Yeah.
Or whatever type of party it was. So just talk about being in the presence of like his Future, like one of the best artists.
Yeah.
Probably to ever, you know.
Yeah, ever test the mic.
So just talk about like being in the presence of other people, like of that caliber.
It was like, man, growing up after Meek, Future was, I listened to Future from 8th grade to really 9, like every day, like this, you know what I'm saying? This is my number one artist, so being in there is like, damn, like, is my dream coming true, like?
Right.
But at the same time, you rapping now.
Yes,
So all that's out the window, like.
Yeah, you still for 9.
You gotta come with that shit now. Fuck all that. So, I ain't lying. It's kind of a tricky situation, dog, cause I'm rapping now, so.
Really like your idols becoming your rivals on some.
It's not even my rivals, cause I'm always focused on myself, nah.
We coming.
We coming, though.
Don't get it twisted, we coming.
So that's really it. I ain't lying. I just feel like, it feel crazy just seeing a nigga you look up to your whole life, like, and eyes in your face, like, you got a chance to be that for somebody else.
So paint a picture for us of what it's gonna be like when you feel like, damn, I done made it for real.
I ain't lying. New Orleans gonna turn into a forefront. Like, I'm trying right now, But it got, you know what I'm saying? It's a hot summer, like you said. I'm trying, but I can't get too deep in it. But when it get to that level, it's gonna be to a point where it's like, it don't matter what happened. We know you trying to better us. You know what I'm saying? So then I'm gonna really get a chance to really touch on everybody. You know what I'm saying? Fashion, rappers, singers, and just build this whole thing up. That's what I really want. I want to sit back and just watch everybody else win.
So you trying to be the next one that be on that like Birdman, the Master P caliber, but in your own type of way.
For sure.
So do you put like a time frame on it? Because I know you put like, man, I need to pop off in a year. So you put a time frame on, like, dang, you know, I want to rap for this amount of years. Then after that,
I ain't lying. I feel like I think I got like another year and a half in my deal. After that, I might rap for probably like 2-3 more years. Probably not even that. But after that, it's hung up.
right.
Businessman, period. If you knew me from a rapper, you young.
Fact.
You knew me from straight date. I want people to be like, man, he used to rap.
Like how they be with like a little baby.
You know what I'm saying? He used to rap. He don't even touch a mic no more.
Right.
He in meetings. He got suits on now. That's the type of time I want to be on. I want all my homies to be on that type of time.
Tough. So what you think it's gonna take for y'all to get to that point?
It really just take unity within the team. Like my team right now, we so tight. Like everybody gonna do what's best for the team. It's not no eyes in my group right now.
Right.
So everybody doing their part. We keep doing them parts. Eventually we gonna get there.
How you feel like man, like you looking through the rap industry, people, everybody always falling out. People come up together and they fall out. What's something you feel like y'all could do like to prevent that from happening?
It's really nothing you can do to prevent that, because in life, two real niggas not gonna never get into it. It's gonna always be a real nigga looking out for a bitch ass nigga, and he gonna get into it with a real. You know what I'm saying? So whoever, really, like I said, watch out for they circles, because somebody in your circle might be one of them bitch ass niggas that you gotta go confront a real nigga about. You a real nigga too, but you gonna die about this bitch ass nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's really your circle. Watch your circles. That's really what that come with. He over here thinking like a motherfucker. He like,
make the dream work though, for sure.
Right.
For sure. Watch them niggas at the same time. Watch them.
That's tough, man. And I can't get off without asking you. I gotta ask this for all the girl follows. Just talk about.
I'm straight on him.
I ain't gonna ask you if you're in a relationship and nothing like that. It's just, man, how the fuck you even getting the girls to like gravitate towards your music?
I'm gonna tell you some real shit,
going
bro.
on like
Oh,
that,
T,
bro.
I'm telling you like this, T.
I'm throwing it up.
Migo. No, keep it G. Correct me if I'm lying though. I know I can have probably 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10 any chick I want. I don't play with them. I let them stay fans. That's how you get them to gravitate towards you, because as soon as you have sex with one of these girls that's one of them fans, she ain't a fan no more. You know what I'm saying?
Not even fans, like.
Not even a fan, but it's like she fuck with your music.
Like,
she not a fan no more because you fucked over.
Facts, and she gonna.
I'm not gonna give you the chance to let me fuck over you.
Right.
I probably would have when I first started rapping, but now I see the bigger picture. You need the whole world behind you.
Talk. So how you go about it? So it's like something where I'ma just treat them with respect. I treat them like a supporter.
I just treat them like a supporter, treat them with respect.
Right.
That's it.
That's hard.
Show love.
Every girl page I go on that look good, she like look good through her followers. I don't think she following 100 people. Like she gonna be following Rob49.
That's because when they DM me and be like, "Oh, you so cute," I say thank you. And I got a girlfriend.
Right.
It still be at your head like, yeah, I don't give a fuck her. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, nah, I fuck with you, appreciate you for everything.
Right.
And they be loving it.
Right. Talk. So how is that like when you?
It's an exclusive interview, just to let y'all know this my dog. For sure. One of the first people to give me a chance for anything.
Nah, it's love, bro. For sure. You giving us the opportunity for real.
For real.
So,
nah, this is a mutual thing.
Right, real talk. It's gonna go up over both ways. But you growing, you feel me? And say for instance, like you do got like a main thing or whatnot. How is that? How do you keep that separate from like? Cause at a point like the raw&uncut thing, like it become like kind of like a persona. You feel me? Like. Cause you ain't gonna be a rapper all day, you feel me? Like sometimes you gotta chill out, like fuck, like I can't be doing this shit all day, you feel me? So how you keep that separate with like the people like who you love the most, rather it be like your girl, your partners or whatnot, while you still trying to like elevate?
I mean,
cause I don't mean to cut you off, cause I know like say for instance you got a girl. I know she like, fuck, like, you saying you get all this attention.
Man, my girl be telling me, well, not even, like, you know what I'm saying? She be telling me, hey, don't post this picture. You look too good. No, I'm dead serious on everything I love. She be trying to delete pictures off my phone.
Oh, that job, boy.
She was trying to delete pictures off my phone.
Alright.
So, I don't want to answer that question.
That's just stupid.
Yeah, go ahead. That question. But I ain't gonna lie. Switching from, cause my family called me Petey. Switching from Petey to raw&uncut, I'm even in the. I'm still in the process of learning that because I feel like I'm myself now. Like at first I wasn't a rapper. Now I'm a rapper.
What you wanted to be.
So you know what I'm saying? This myself. So. I'm going around my family. My family never tell me I changed though. I ain't lying. They ain't never tell me that.
You got other people that be like, that nigga changed.
Be me. Be gang. We just be fucking with him.
Yeah, he be like, you changed, but he be on some shit like they think
good. Like I'm just fucking.
But they thinking I'm bitching everything I see.
Right.
Just because I be like, get the camera. You know what I'm saying? Get the camera. Don't forget the camera and shit like that. They thinking I'm bitching. Like, man, you changed. You a bitch ass nigga.
But you trying to put things in motion.
But I'm trying to put things in motion, so that's really it. Ain't nobody ever tell me I changed besides like girls and stuff, but you a female, you gonna say that.
About anything.
About anything.
Nah. So how that feel like from your perspective, dog? Like, just to see all this shit taking place and seeing like all the hard work y'all boys done put in. Like that shit really paying off.
Shit shocking everything. I ain't gonna count. I'm still getting used to it.
Right.
Yeah, so he don't even look at me like that.
I don't really look, I look at him like this before all this. Like, not trying to say it,
He ain't this, but...
But this my partner, you feel what I'm saying, before anything.
Even
my brother before anything.
But just with all y'all, because basically, like, all y'all kind of getting, like, some celebrity status. Like, because as he grow, like, y'all gonna grow, you feel me? Like, so people gonna see who he chilling with. So even y'all getting extra attention, y'all walk in the party, he not there, like people gonna look at y'all like damn, like they them dudes. So like how that feel for y'all, you feel me?
No, I'm not no cock and conceited nigga, dog, but I just get along with people. Before I used to get along with people. I'm not a friend, I just get along, that's what it is. Like so he ain't really know. Like I don't look at it like that. Like it's just what's up, mutual shit.
Tough. Man, that shit crazy, bro, because I really feel like you was blessed with, like, the perfect
everything
situation, yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Mindset, situation, people around you. Like, I'm pretty sure you got your, like, roadblocks or whatnot, but...
I do a lot of mentors, too. Like, I keep a lot of OGs around me to tell me, like, yeah, fool, this right here, X him out. You know what I'm saying? Don't play with that girl right there, like... My mentors keep me right too. Like I ain't just around a bunch of young niggas all day just on some fuck shit. Nah, we on straight boss shit.
And another thing you talk about a lot, bro. You talk about depression a lot. So just talk about like the mental state.
I ain't lying. It's hard keeping your mental together when you feel like you by yourself on this earth. Like you know what I'm saying?
Pisces.
I'm Pisces.
I'm Pisces too.
Yeah, so
yes, I already know you.
Yeah, I be found by myself on this earth sometimes. So I ain't lying. So in the process of making my last tape for God, like I was in a real depressing state, like in life. Like I was just cause keep in mind, I'm going through all this stuff with the, you know what I'm saying?
Even in the midst of like all the success and
you know what I'm saying? I'm still going through stuff. That stuff took a toll on your music. That take a toll on your personal life, everything. But honestly, right now I feel like I'm out of that stage. Right. I beat my depression. Life smooth, like
facts. So what's some stages? What's some steps that you took place to do that?
I ain't lying. I just woke up one day and was like, fuck everybody. Like whatever you think. If you heard a rumor about me, believe it. I don't care. I don't want to hear nobody else's business. Nothing. So that's really the steps I took, and was just like I don't want no negativity in my life.
That ain't me at all.
Yeah, so was this something like you was trying to convince other people, like, man,
and look at, brother, I'm about to fuck you up. I put this on everything I love. First of all, I didn't want to go to the Army. I didn't want to really go to college. The only reason I really went to college was because my mama, I wanted to make her proud, and this nigga right here, he told me I couldn't be a nurse when we was in like 11th grade. I said, you can't be a nurse. Don't put your phase on me. I put this on everything I love. You told me I couldn't be a nurse. I really went to college just to prove you wrong. And I wanted to prove you right.
Man, you never became a nurse. Get the fuck, you didn't prove me right. Man,
nigga never became a nurse. Everywhere from being a nurse to being a old rapper.
I'm like, man, I won't be a nurse. Fuck that. T-Man said I can't be a nurse. I'm about to be a nurse. I'm in the class, man. I'm failing. I'm talking about I'm up. Man, I'm up from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. studying for the test at 7 in the morning. I failed that bitch with a 0.
Nigga like, man, this shit right here not gonna work.
I just stopped going to school. I'm like, man, this shit don't make no sense. I'm telling my mama, like, Mom, I'm rapping. Like, this is what I'm doing. I'm sorry.
So what your people say, like, when you like, man, I'm gonna be a rapper?
I let my mama hear my first song. Really? I was in the studio with him. That's why I'm repaying this favor to the death of me.
It ain't no favor like
that. Was a favor to me, brother. He paid for all. He the one really put me in that studio time. He wanted to be a rapper. I walked in there with him one day. He was like, "Folk, get on this song with me." My verse was just crazy.
Right.
He was skipping his verse, letting everybody hear my verse. Right. He just started putting money behind me. He rapping now. Whatever he need, that's what we doing.
So what that did for like your confidence as being a rapper, just saying like.
I always had confidence, really. Right. I was just always a shy person that, you know what I'm saying?
He just put you out there. Like,
yeah, he really just was like,
fuck the boy, listen.
You got it. Yeah, that's what he was really like. And I let my mama hear my first solo song by myself. She like, I'm your mama, but you really got something. Like, she told me I had a song called Show and Prove. She was like, you got something. Like, she like, you rapping about I know what you talking about. Like, if you do an interview on my daddy gonna tell you, I listen to his music and he not lying in them raps. Like, everything he talking about, I can go back and put it up in a book.
Straight up. That's crazy. Just like, I'm gonna keep saying this, bro, because I know the progression gonna keep going and whatnot. But you one of the artists that we've seen, like, you know, films like. We weren't like the beginning stages. It was like when you was kind of building that buzz up, and just to see from like that to this and to what niggas think it's gonna be at like in a little while, like that shit's just crazy, dog. You ever just sit back and be like, man, what the fuck? Like
sometimes I still be feeling like, man, this shit ain't gonna never happen.
Right.
But then I had to realize I said that before, and this shit happened. So. We always 10 steps ahead. I ain't gonna lie, I be feeling crazy, like, because just knowing where we come from, like, I go in the house and just remember, like, we really was fucked up, like, you know what I'm saying? And this shit, life can change in a matter of seconds, like.
Explain to the people where the name came from, bro. Where the name came from?
The name Rob49. The name Rob49 came from the Iberville Project and the Desire Project. I was born in the Iberville Project. My whole family from the Desire. That's where I used to be at. So I'm in between two projects. T-Man is my best friend. Right there behind you. the Migo Monster. You know what I'm saying?
So another name, the Migo Monster.
The Migo
They
Monster.
got 3 rap names.
Migo Mafia. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is, man. That's what
T-Man came from my mama, like my family.
Right.
And I just took my name T-Man. That's what it is. Like Migo, I mean, if you know Amigo, you know Amigo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I just go through.
So just talk about like how you say like you wanted to be a rapper at first, but not like, I guess you like let him do his thing and let him get his like build the buzz and whatnot. Cause you know some people that like been like, you know, man, I wanted to do this shit first, fuck this shit, you feel me? But now, just talk about how like that dynamic play a part, cause like you basically played your position, and now you probably in a better position than what you would have had been if you would have just started off dolo and just been like, man, fuck him, I'm gonna do this on my own. Now y'all about to do it together, so just talk about like the significance of and how you think it could play out. You feel me?
At this point, like it is what it is.
Cause it's been like a rapper already. You got like the rapper swag, rapper demeanor, so it's like, I guess like people just want to hear now, like, you know, feel me?
He told me, said, I got a real story, I got some shit to say.
Right.
I put it behind him. He's my real partner, we do the same shit. You ain't trust him, that nigga serious. His voice, dude. That's what really made me go behind him when I heard. When you hear that first shit, son, it was shocking because it's like, man, this nigga sound like this.
Right.
No real nigga shit like this nigga sound like this. And after that, I just like, fuck that.
Right.
We got some. I knew we had some.
So what could we be like expecting from you?
I'm on your neck.
Man, he dropping the tape. What this
on
month
your
is?
neck.
July?
I'm on your
He dropping
neck.
the tape in August.
I'm on your neck.
He dropping the tape in August.
I'm on your neck. I ain't, you know what I mean? I'm on your neck.
Right.
Cause he
Dropping the tape in August.
Alright, so besides y'all two that's gonna be with this the culture shit, what's up some other people that you plan on having involved?
I don't know. I just want it to happen naturally now because I tried to reach out, but it look like everybody won't be for themselves. I want somebody that's really a team player. A team player gonna always find his place in the team. You know what I'm saying? So that's just gonna fall in my lap. I'm gonna let God do his work.
Talk about that Spitter collab and how that came.
With the Spitter collab, I had been new Spitter because Spitter in like a co-ownership with Jet Life with Musa, and Musa was talking about signing me before I signed to anybody.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying, me and Musa was locked in tight. So I had met Spitter like at Musa house or something, just dapped him off or something like that.
Right.
But one day, my partner Lamar, he played basketball. He called me like, yeah, come to the studio, Spitter in the recording. I want you to come holler at him. So just like with the Tunja shit, like this my love. I'm gonna fuck with whatever you tell me fuck with.
Right.
So I go over there, and I go over there eating a hot sausage sandwich. I'm just eating my shit. I'm like, I'm listening to me. I'm like, fuck, that shit hard. I'm about to go. So Spitter like, man, I'm thinking you coming in here to work. So I'm like, damn, you want me to, you know what I'm saying? You want me to bless the mic?
Right.
So I'm like, I'm coming back. I left. He like, when I tell him I'm coming back, he like, cause you know how rappers move. Yeah, I'm coming back, but I ain't one of them rappers.
Right.
I came back 10 minutes later. He looked at me. He just did that. Like, this really mean, all right, you one of them, like, you one of them real ones. So I come back, when we just made the song. I didn't even know you were putting it on this project.
Oh, so that was a song y'all had made like before.
Yeah, we had just
talking about the project.
Yeah, no, we had just made it. He let me hear the project.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he would let me hear the
But
project.
you didn't know he was gonna put that song.
I didn't know he was putting that song on there.
So like my personal opinion, I think that's probably the hardest song on that bit. So just speak about like y'all actually, did he already have that verse laid down?
I watched him make that verse. I watched him lay that verse.
So did you feel like, how you feel like you going up in there with Spitter like
listen,
a rap legend?
I was in there and I was rapping, but I'm on my cool shit, like just trying to rap on some pimp shit. Keep in mind, when I first started rapping, I'm straight biting heads off on every rap. I'm in there on some cool shit. I just keep saying, wait, bring me back. Spitter like, you not in Miami. When he told me that, I'm like, alright.
You had to switch it up.
I'm like, I ain't in Miami, huh? I'm gonna show you where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's all love.
Right.
But I'm like, alright, I ain't in Miami. Basically, I ain't in Miami. He telling me like, you ain't make it. Well, like, you made it, but he's saying, like, you still got ways to go. Like, go hard. So I'm like, all right. And I just went crazy on that. And he was like, yeah, that's that one right there. So spit a real one, though, for sure.
Did that mean, like, a lot to you just to have, like, an artist of that caliber showing you that amount of love, you feel me?
For sure. I ain't lying. I take everything. Like, nobody have to do nothing for me. Like, so anything somebody ever do, I'm grateful. And I'm going to show you I'm grateful. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to text you, I appreciate you 50 times. I don't care how hot I get. Right. I'm going to tell you, I appreciate you, thank you, I appreciate you, thank you. It's to a point people say, no, you was a blessing to us. No, you're a blessing to me too. Right. So, I'm going to always be that person.
And I'm close it out with this, man. What's some things that you think that you would be able to do or that you could do, or even if you want to do, to just shift the climate of the New Orleans, like, creative scene, music scene, you feel me? I'm pretty sure you can wear all the talent they got out here, but some of the talent just not able.
I'm about to start giving like camps, like artist camps.
Right.
So say I'm in there working on my album, but I invite 10 other artists from New Orleans to come listen to my album and tell me, yeah, put this right here, put this right here, put this right here, and make it a terrific song.
Right.
That's tearing different minds. Might start doing them camps for everybody out here about to drop an album. Right. We in the studio one day, I got the studio time, everybody putting up. We gonna give you every idea you can reach. So that's one thing I'm about to start doing.
That's gonna be amazing, bro. Like I said, I was gonna end it on a nut. I just wanna let both the outboys know this shit way different from when we talked last year. So I could only imagine what it's gonna be in the future. Like next year, you feel me? Like,
sure.
Like I appreciate you, and I appreciate you too. You feel me?
Appreciate
for
you
y'all
too,
just locking in with the interview and for what y'all got going on out here in the city. Cause like, believe it or not, bro, like that move that you made, it really gave a lot of people like hope. Like, damn, like I can make it too. Even if it's not in music, like I could just make it in some other shit. Cause you know how it is out there. People like thinking beef is the
it's the cool
like that's
thing.
how they get their attention. That's, you know, how girls gonna like them, like, and you just come on some fly shit, like, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I commend that, you feel me? Like definitely a lot of respect.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we're gonna close it out on that, man. Y'all boys be good. Y'all tap in, man. Rob49. We got Black Migo coming in this bitch. Migo Monster. T-Man coming out with his shit. So it's good, man. Y'all tap in.
All right.